All right, guys, if you're like me, you have a CJ7 and you have the factory dome light connector on the hardtop, and you have the factory wiring harness on your on your wire loom over here. More than likely, your original connectors look like you see right here. These are old and brittle and they break apart. And Jeep's just didn't design these well. As soon as you go ahead and disconnect these from the hardtop, so you can remove the hardtop, they snap and break. They just get brittle over time. I went ahead and redesigned the hardtop connector. So it's pretty much an exact replica, but a little bit more modern materials, a little bit more pliable. They're not going to bend and break, not that fragile. And basically, I already kind of installed them here for the most part. I'm going to show you what I did different and what you need to do. But all you simply do is you remove the old connectors out of the terminals out of the connector. You kind of have to depress a little tab and pull out at the same time, because there's a little shelf in here that the spring-loaded clip on the wire terminal snaps into place on. For the sake of time, you got to wiggle it and finagle it, and it takes a little while for it to come out. For the sake of time, I already did this side, and I'll show you how this snaps into place. Basically, you want to make sure the connectors are in there good before you put it in. As you can probably see here, there's a tab. So once this goes into your hardtop, it's locked in. It's not coming back out. So you just kind of put the bottom flange in, you push it up, and it snaps into place. And now this is secure and snug and not going anywhere. The wire harness side, I already put one terminal in, as you can see here. And I've snapped it into place. I think it's got to go maybe a hair more. Can't tell. There we go. Okay, you heard the snap. That's in place and fully seated right now. We'll do the same with the other side. These are not polarity sensitive, so however you can get them in is good. Doesn't matter. You don't have to match positive to positive and negative to negative. So get them into place. Hear that audible snap. I'm going to pull up on here just to make sure it's fully snapped into place. There it goes. I heard it right there. Now simply all you do is you take your connector, and it's also slotted and grooved. So here's the groove and here's the slot. You just plug them in. Boom. Now you have a factory looking hardtop connector for your dome light. When you want to take off your hardtop, you simply squeeze down, and you well, let me make sure I'm doing this right here. Squeeze down and pull out. And that's all there is to it. So that's snugly in place, and you're all set.